Alright, so today I'm going to be going through the questions y'all asked me on Twitter for my Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A in a really long time, and if y'all remember the last time I did one, you a real one for sure, because it's been deleted for a long ass time now. I just want to say thank you guys for commenting and leaving me some questions for this one. Thank y'all for getting me so close to 1K. We are really closing on that, and it's been a long time coming, so I just want to say thank y'all for that. It means the world to me. I'm not going to waste no more time. I'm going to just hop right into these questions. First up, we got my homie Drifty. Drifty asks, what made you think of the name Rarefract? I always thought the word rare was hella cool. We were trying to come up with a name for a Crunker clan back in 2019, and I was like, we should call it Rare because it's a nice short name and it sounds cool. The Rarefract part came after I decided I wanted to start a gaming organization, and I kind of wanted a second word in the name, and I wanted it to be like a double R, so I decided on Rarefract. Refract means the redirection of light, and I thought, the redirection of light kind of matched up with my vision and what I wanted to do, because I wanted to be the first large-scale gaming organization to implement skate games into it, since bigger named organizations haven't really implemented skate like I want to do, like 100 Thieves and FaZe and shit like that. I'm not saying that Rarefract is on that level, of course not yet, but it's been my biggest dream to have something like that, so I was just ambitious, and I guess I wanted to start an organization and include skate games into it. I'm hoping we start taking off more soon because we got a lot of shit coming up that y'all for surely won't want to miss. Drifty also asked, what are your bank details? 4. Yep. JL asked, I don't really. Next up, we got my boy Mist, and he asked, how'd you get the name Shxsta? Shxsta, spelled correctly with the A, was my mom's middle name, and I decided I was gonna adopt it as my alias because in my mind it's a great way of honoring her. As well, it just means a lot to me as a name. I threw the X in there because I just wanted to personalize it and make it more of my own, and I guess I also wanted my name to actually be searchable instead of just getting pictures of mountains when you search me up. My little evil twin, Shadow, asked, why are you asking for a Q&A? You should change it up and take your girlfriend to Disney? Well, I would, but she doesn't really like that stuff.
He's lying. He's too broke.
Hey, yo, come on now. Next up, we got my boy Rise Sora CJ or Sorable, or Gear Sora CJ or Sorable, or Verb Sora CJ or Sor. He asks, what's on your Skate 4 wish list? My Skate 4 wish list contains a lot of different shit, but mainly I just want Skate 3 type physics and controls, a good replay editor, beautiful graphics, good servers, and a nice, large, interesting map that you can get, creative with. One thing as an editor that I really wish was in Skate 3 that I hope is in Skate 4 is the ability to share your replays with people and let them edit them and do camera angles and shit like that. And because instead of being in a lobby with them, you could just do it on your own. I don't know if that was a feature back in Skate 3, back when when the servers were on, but if it was, then I missed out on it. Connor asked, can you explain this picture? Wow. I think I took that as I was about to cough. So that's why I look like that. Cypress asks, in the most creative way possible, what is something that someone does that will immediately turn you off? Not be named Meadow. Or Evan Ash. Love you, sexy.
Give him his fucking YouTube channel back, you YouTube fucks.
Ink asks, what's your favorite non-rare episode and TT? My favorite non-rare episode would probably have to be Primetime by Limiteds and Q-Bob, just because wow, it's damn near perfection. My favorite non-rare Team Taj is probably either Oasis Team Taj 2 or XI by Jake. Oasis T22 has hella variety, and all 4 editors did their shit, and it was just entertaining to watch. And XI by Jake is just a fucking classic, and it's the best. It's got a banging ass soundtrack, and the edit is fucking ridiculous. My son, Loyal, asks, top 5 underrated skate edits in your opinion. These aren't gonna be specific order, but the first one is probably going to have to be the Team Caden Clash, because Star killed it, and I feel like it didn't really get the credit it deserved, especially the last part. It fit the song hella well. Next up, I'd probably have to go with You by Xylor. It's just hella good, and it fits the song again, and the edit was clean. Props to Xylor, it's really underrated. And another underrated edit is One Way by me and Terrency, or Worry, whatever you want to call him. I think it's probably one of my best edits, and the scores he hit for that are really insane, so shout out to Terrency. I'd also have to shamelessly give a spot to myself, Altitude. I think I put a lot of effort into that shit, so. And it was actually my first solo EP, and if you haven't watched it already, go check it out, it's pretty good. Last underrated edit I'm gonna list off is probably gonna be Fucked by Max. It has a shit ton of views, but shit is just crazy. It's still one of the best OCEs on Skate, and it deserves hella more views, honestly. It was mad ahead of its time. Mex asks, do you like dudes? Hell yeah, man, I fucking love them. My boy Corbin or Starve asks, Shxsta Splitgate moment? Roll the clip.
What the fuck? Minus, shotgun, watch out.
Q-Bob asks, can we take Connor? My boy Zozik asks, who is your top 3 in all categories? I'm gonna stick to Skate 3 for my editing top 3, and I'm gonna just do trick line, comp, and realistic along with the editing. For my top 3 skate editors, like my favorite Skate 3 editors, it's probably gonna be Avinash, Nate, and Wasted. It's just 3 very different styles, and they've made the most entertaining and interesting edits I've seen on this game, so shout out to them. Super original, always. For my top 3 favorite trick liners, it's gonna go to Q-Bob, Heat, and Flows for Goofy, and Zeppelin, Geo, and Nate for Reg. Just love all their individual styles, and they mainly influence my style. Another couple TLs is that influence my style are Punisher and Loyal. Shout out to them too. For my top 3 favorite comp players, it's gonna go to Limited's Kenny and Voodoo. They're just the ones I talk to the most, and they're cool as hell, and they're all so fucking good, and they've helped me the most in comp, so yeah, shout out to them. My top 3 favorite realistic players are definitely YGK, Slade, and C-Bag, D-Bag. They just have the cleanest styles ever, and they're all super creative with their tricks and spots and lines and all that. Shout out to them because they really took this realistic shit to a whole nother level. The homie Tanuto asks, who is the most underrated trick liner and comp player? For TL, I'm gonna have to give it to probably my boy Jo or Havix. Jo isn't really known for TL at all, really, so he's pretty good for someone who isn't really that much involved in the community. Shout out to Jo, by the way. Make sure you go stream his other songs that are way better than Yeah Yeah. Havix too, because he used to play not very good, no offense, but he put in hella fucking time and got crazy. So shout out to Have, bro. For comp, I'm gonna have to give it to either Gert or Mowers. I'm pretty sure they both are AO15 or AO14, and they're pretty consistent in all the styles they play. Also, I would have to say Sinzu, because I think he's the best 3-tricker out right now, and people don't really recognize that. Bro has some heat ready, so watch out for that. The boy Terrency, aka Worry, asks, what are your top 3 music artists? In no specific order, right now it's gonna probably have to go to Summers, Tana, and Jace. I don't know, I'm just really fucking with all their sounds. Drew the King asks, what's your favorite season of the year? I don't know, I'm probably gonna have to go with winter, cause that's when it's nice and not 10,000 degrees outside, cause you know, California. Gotta love it. Gotta love the heat. Phoenix asks, who's the best editor in the skate com right now? Wasted. My boy Kenny asks, what's your dream location to move to? I'd probably say somewhere where the housing is cheap to have something fucking huge, like in Georgia. My house in California is pretty small, but it's nearly worth like $2 million fucking dollars. And like, bro, there's fucking castles in Georgia for like less than $1 million. And if I can move out to something like that in a cheap but like nice area, then I think that would be pretty cool. Calpool9999 asks, what are you? I'm yo dead. Alright, for the last and final question we have, we got Hemp, and he asks,
hey Connor.
Yes.
And then what happened?
What?
And then what happened?
And then what happened to what?
And then what happened?
I'm not telling a story. Why do you keep asking me that?
And then what happened?
Why do you keep asking me what happened? Nothing
What happened?
Nothing
What
happened.
happened then?
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Alright, but yeah, that wraps on the Q&A. I appreciate everyone for coming through to give me your questions to answer. If y'all have anything else you want to ask or say, leave it down below in the comments and I'll be sure to check it out. Other than that, I want to thank y'all for tuning into the video. Make sure y'all leave a like and subscribe for more stuff like that. I'm running up on 1K on my main channel, so, you know, help me out with that if you haven't already. And yeah, take care, y'all. Peace out. Bye.